last one. This is it's a friend of ours, Damien Flynn, but it's not just because he's a buddy of ours we put this up here. I think this can be useful, okay? So damn him for getting me up at 8:30 in the morning as well that morning. But it's a really, really good case study. So Damien is a System Centre MVP based down in Mayo, isn't it? Yeah. So he's one of the least well-known MVPs outside of the MVP community, isn't he? Like, most people would be like, you know, Damien, okay, he's written a few books, in fairness, with Aidan. He's getting more and more well-known, but he keeps himself to himself, and he's a fantastic blog. But, you know, the infrastructure that he's responsible for managing, for somebody from Ireland, it's something like 75,000 users. So it's massive. And Damien got the opportunity to speak at MMS with Nigel Kane, who's the Senior Program Manager in Microsoft or a Senior Program Manager for System Centre. And the reason I wanted to show you this slide, forget about scale here. Forget about scale, okay? If you apply this to your smaller environment as well. So here's some slides from Damien's setup and his environment. But it's here, and in this session, if you watch the session through and you listen to the video, it's here that you can get, and I personally got some really good pointers on what way I should be configuring my own private cloud, because this is all about private cloud. Okay, so in here, you know, he's talking about change that setting. If you're deploying this way, put that setting in place. If you're deploying that way, put that setting in place. You know, one cloud equals one role equals bad. Little pointers like that don't make much sense probably now reading it, just a random slide that I've plucked out of his deck. But if you watch the full session, you'll see he's got loads of lessons to be learned on deploying System Centre as a suite, not just as one product. And I would absolutely recommend to have a look at that session. And forget about scale. If you're not running a network with 75,000 users, don't think you have to be to look at that session. He got huge interaction. There was quite a good turnout considering it was at 8:30 on a Wednesday morning, and in Vegas, and very interactive. There was a lot of questions coming from the audience there, all running networks probably similar to what we'd be used to managing and looking after. So that's me just about finished. So each of the sessions that I've showed, you can download or you can access the URL, and when you hit the URL, it'll bring up the Silverlight basically viewer, and you can just view the session online. So if you want to look at them offline, a buddy of mine over in Switzerland, a guy called Stefan Roth, has written a really, really cool PowerShell script, and his blog post is there. I wasn't going to go and rob his script and throw it here, so his blog post is there. If you want to download these sessions offline, and you have the bandwidth, and you have the disk space, go download them. Definitely worthwhile. You can get the whole lot of them, throw them onto a NAS or an external hard drive, and definitely you can view them in your own time, or put them onto your tablet or even your smartphone. So, next steps, Microsoft management, or summary next steps, Microsoft management tools are the best in class for their workloads. That's a fact. I will stand here and tell you, if you are responsible for managing a Microsoft environment, which I'm guessing most people are, excluding the hypervisor level, then, Microsoft now have, whatever about in the past they may not have had, but now, in my view, they have the best management and monitoring and centralized tool, or set of tools, if you like, that for their workloads. So definitely have a look. If you're not looking at System Centre, you can get it on trial. It's a 180-day trial. You can download it, put it into your environment, and talk to us in Ergo. No problem. We'll have a chat to you. Come to me offline here. My details are on this deck. Dave knows how to get me. Have a chat to us. We come out. We can do a demo on any of the products that you want. And that's it.